What's up, everyone? It's your girl Shay here. Welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back to my channel if you have been here before. And look, I'm finally back in front of the bookcase. The Christmas tree has been taken down. So yeah, back where I usually sit. And I am back with a review, and this time it's not a book review, it's actually going to be a drama review. It's on the drama True Beauty, and I actually did a video probably about maybe a year ago, a little bit under a year ago, about the webtoon True Beauty, because I had read the webtoon first, and at the time the drama had already came out, but I didn't want to watch the drama until I had finished or had caught up with the webtoon. I ended up finishing it completely, and then I decided to then go and watch the drama. It's been a slow process with me watching it, but I finally was able to finish it. If you haven't read the webtoon True Beauty or watched the drama True Beauty, basically what it's about is about a girl named Im Joo-young. I hope I am pronouncing her name correctly, but she basically is known for not being spectacularly pretty. In her family, her older sister was looked at as being the more pretty one, and her younger brother was also looked at as being handsome. It was like a running joke that she took more like characteristics from her dad as opposed to her mom. And so basically she was bullied in school, and because of that she actually learned how to do makeup via YouTube and basically did her makeup, and she was known for being very pretty, and basically kind of the ups and downs of her dealing with the insecurities around her, like not having the best skin or not being, you know, traditionally pretty. And she actually did catch the attention of two boys, one by the name of Suho and the other one by the name of Sojun, and basically kind of started this like crazy love triangle between them. The webtoon actually goes through high school as well as college and a little bit into adulthood with these three, and then the drama though mostly only takes place in high school with maybe a few years of them being in college. But I will say the drama is very different from the webtoon, and the webtoon definitely just has more of an in-depth story compared to the drama. Kind of similar to how I felt with some live actions of like animes or live actions of like shows that are based off of books. If you go into it and you have never watched the original source material, you're going to enjoy it. But if you're someone who has like read or watched the original source material, you are going to see the flaws, see where there were changes, and you might walk away with a different perspective of how you originally thought the show was going to turn out. And I felt this way regarding True Beauty. So in True Beauty, they actually took a few characters that in the webtoon, I would say were pretty well liked and you didn't know a whole lot about, and kind of expanded their stories as well as changed kind of who they were. So for example, in True Beauty, she has two best friends by the name of Sujin and Sua. But in the drama, she has both of them as her friends, but Sujin was definitely turned into being more of a villain within the show compared to her originally actually just being one of her friends, and that's what you knew her as. Sua kind of still played that same exact role, and then they actually did introduce kind of a new character that really wasn't there in the webtoon and definitely showed up in the drama. Also, side note, I'm not going to be really doing much spoilers or any spoilers, because if you want to go and watch it, definitely go and watch it. So just a bit of a heads up. But anyway, there were just those stark differences, and that was kind of where for me I enjoyed it, because I liked seeing the backstory or seeing more in depth with a lot of the characters. Like Sujin, for example, you did get more in depth with her family as well, because you really didn't know anything about Sujin in the webtoon. Also with Im Joo-young's sister, you do see more of her and some like crazy antics regarding her as well that you don't get in the webtoon. So there were those aspects that I did enjoy, and I understand that these were made for creative reasons as far as to give the show more drama compared to the webtoon. And I'm saying this mostly because of the fact that the webtoon, I'm not going to say is like super drawn out, but it's definitely more so known as like, I don't want to say like a slow burn, but it's more how can I put it, I don't know, it's not as like dramatic compared to the drama, obviously. Also, one of the things I will say is I felt like, and I talked with this with a friend of mine who had also watched True Beauty, that she kind of felt like instead of the show saying it was adapted from the webtoon, they should have said it used, like, it's based off of the webtoon, because of the fact that they did deviate so much from the original, like, source material. Because a lot of the things that I was looking forward to seeing within the drama just wasn't there. Like, some character, like, relationships weren't there like they were in the webtoon. I missed a lot of the, like, how can I put it, like, a lot of the, like, other characters that should have been there. Some of more of the drama that happened to place later on in the webtoon just wasn't there, obviously, within the drama. It's like they mixed, like, they took different parts of the webtoon and put it within this drama within the same time frame, and took, instead of it happening later on in the story, if that makes sense. So it kind of did things a little bit out of order / rushed, because the entire drama is about 16 episodes long, but the webtoon went on for like over 100 and something chapters. I can't remember the exact number, but it's a really pretty long webtoon. It went on for a very long time, but that's where I kind of like, I don't know. Once again, it was enjoyable, but I kept looking at it from, I'm not gonna lie, a critical eye, because I had read the webtoon. So I don't know. It's hard for me to explain, but I just enjoyed it for what it was, but it definitely was missing some of the aspects that I wanted to see in the webtoon. And I'm trying to explain it in a way that doesn't give heck of spoilers, because I'm for sure, I want people to go out and watch it. Definitely. I will say it did tug at my heartstrings because of the fact that it does deal with issues like bullying and stuff like that. So there were aspects that I felt bad about. I'm not gonna lie too, because of some of the drama and the things that happen and some of the character changes where they are villains, I'm not gonna lie, it had me screaming at the TV and cursing some of these people out, which to me showed that they did a good job with that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's good job. I will say. But I have to say, overall, as far as like what I rate this particular drama, out of 5 stars, I probably give it like a I'll give it a 3.75, almost a 4 star. And the reason why I give it a 3.75 instead of like a 4 or a 5 star is because of the changes that they made that I wanted to see, you know. So it's that aspect, but I did give it like a higher score than a 3 because of the fact that we got more insight into other characters that we didn't get an insight into before, and it didn't make you feel like this insight just wasn't needed. It didn't make you feel like, you know, they were like stupid reasons to give these characters more backstories. Like, for example, Sujin, we get more into her home life. I think I might have mentioned this earlier in the video, but seeing her home life definitely gave more of an, I'm not gonna say intention, but more of a like reason for how she was in the series overall. And I will say that like that's one of the things I did like, as far as like a longer like story arc for her sister. I also enjoyed that as well, because it helped find like have the kookiness of her family. The same with more insight with like her little brother and like their relationship with each other beyond just the sibling like relationship, just like him being protective, obviously, you know, him joking around with his sister, you know, definitely more of a backstory between the two like love interests as well, because there was no like crazy backstory with them either compared in the webtoon. So that's why I give it like a 3.75. I feel like I should up it to 4 stars. You know what? Scratch the 3.75. I'm giving it a 4 star. Now that I think about it. So not 3.75. 4 stars for this show. True Beauty, overall, do I recommend you go watch it? Yes. Do I recommend reading the webtoon? Yes. I do know that you can now buy the physical copies of the webtoon. It also still, I think, is still available on the webtoon app, but it's not like you can binge it. You kind of have to like use the daily pass, you know, all this other stuff. I'll go into more about webtoon app in general in like another video, because I have been trying to read more on Manta and compare those two apps, but I digress. Anyway, yes, I recommend watching True Beauty. I feel like it's a great show. I definitely did enjoy it. Do I wish they followed the webtoon a little bit more? Yes, but am I like hard pressed that they didn't follow the webtoon? No. But again, it's kind of the same thing that you look at any book turned movie or anime turned live action. If you've seen the source material, you're more critical of what isn't there and trying to understand why it's not there. And in this case, yes, I did that, but with what they replaced it with wasn't bad. Like, I did enjoy it. I still was screaming at my TV. And it definitely did make me want to watch the next episode. It wasn't like I wanted to all of a sudden drop the show and like swear off of it or whatever, because I was just so disgusted. So yeah, check out True Beauty if you haven't already. Where I watched it was on the app Viki Rakuten. I'm probably saying that incorrectly. That's where you can watch it at. You can binge watch it. There are 16 episodes. Each episode is like an hour long. It's like a little bit over an hour long. So definitely a show that if you don't want to binge watch it, you can watch it over several days. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys soon with a brand new video. That video I think is probably going to be a book review, because I did finish another book and I do want to discuss it, because it's a book that I'm not going to say a lot of people really enjoyed or liked, but it's one of those that I've seen on Book Talk, so I decided to check it out. So yeah, gonna do that for you guys soon. And yeah, if you like, down in the description box below will be links to all my social media accounts. Feel free to check them out if you haven't already. Of course, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys soon with another video. All right, you guys.